Well, guys, it's time. We're going to go start playing on the Volkswagen. The sun has finally showed up, and by the looks of it, our temperatures will be going up here on Vancouver Island. We're expecting double digits today in the Celsius matters. So my oxygen tank, we're going to take it outside, and I'll meet you out there. Come on, let's go to the house. Man on a mission. Man with a plan. Man on a mission. Okay, dude, let's do it. We're at the VanLife, man. Maybe I should keep this thing on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the back of the truck or the bus or the Volkswagen and have a look inside. We'll put this in here, that way it'll be in my working space. Okay. Okay. So today I only want a couple things to be done. Number one is we're taking the pellet board off of here and we're covering the table up. We borrowed it from a subscriber of mine, Fun Mike, and I have a carpet I'm going to put on it, and then I'm going to cover it with a painter's, what do they really call those things? A throw. So it's going to be covered and protected so we don't damage this table. We'll put the pallet board back on top, and then this will be used as my engine stand because we need to pull things apart on the motor. Secondly, we need to start playing with the motor. So we've already pulled the air cleaners off, and we're going to take the carbs off next because since the weather is not the best to be working in, I'm going to pull these off and rebuild them. Previous owner said the gas tank, which is behind here, is full of rust, he figures, and he's thinking that the carbs are getting full of that. So we're going to pull apart. We're going to order a rebuild kit. We'll get it all really rebuilt up, and then we're going to pull the engine, and then we're going to pull the gas tank. Okay, well, we'll start over here. I know when I start to work a little bit, my oxygen definitely dives, so just to try to keep it up, might as well wear it. We got it, right? My good buddy there, Wainster, this is his pressure washer and hose, so we're gonna get to cleaning the bus here pretty quick too. Okay. This plastic has to be like 8 layers thick now, so let's get the pallet board back on. Yeah. What we'll do is we'll get some light in here and 2 bolts and some screws by the looks of it. Okey dokey. Okay. Cool little story here is this is my toolkit from my last Volkswagen. It only has like metric tools made for Volkswagens in it, so should come in handy. Let's get to work on this thing. We got my 2 friends here. Mr. Toolbox and Mr. Oxygen. It turns out I didn't need the whole toolbox. This is where most of the tools are. Even 13. Perfect. 13. So let's get to work in here. Not much room in that one. Okay, nuts and washers are off. Need to find a screwdriver. That's one carb that's basically ready to come off. I just need to remove all the lines. So we have vacuum lines and gas lines, and I believe there's a linkage connector, which isn't a line, but... And then we'll pop that one off, and then we'll move on to number 2. Let me go find a screwdriver. Okay, screwdriver. Now, that is the gas line. And this should slide right up, but she's snug as a bug, so I might cut it. It looks long enough, but we'll give it a couple yanks, see what happens. Okay. Let's go. Oh, we got one electrical wire for the choke. Come on. Everything's been on here and sitting corroding. The last time he had this running, he didn't tell me this, but according to the paper I found was 2019. So you're looking at, 5-6 years that it sat, that he owned it, and I'm guessing 20 plus years before he bought it. So anyways, carb number 1 out, and good. They're actually Solex. So that's a good thing, I think. Don't kill yourself, Brent. I keep forgetting that we're on a short leash. Kind of reminds me of when I was married. Okay, let's move on to number 2. Okay. Let's disconnect it. Gas coming out. That coming off. That pops off. And again, electric choke. Yeah. I think we're in for an easy rebuild, to tell you the truth. Put that there. I'll come back here. I need to clog the holes where the carbs came off. You don't want any dirt or nuts or bolts or anything going in to the intake, because it wouldn't be good if it actually flowed through and went into the pistons. So let me grab some blue rags and I'll be right back. Shop rags, yeah. These things are great. There we go. Just as simple as that. There we go. Plug the holes. Okay, I gotta go find a couple bolts, just stick into the gas lines so they're not going to leak gas out. We are going to have to drain the gas tank one of these days, but we don't need it dripping onto the motor while we're working. It smells good, but got that accomplished. Those were the 2 only things I wanted to do today, but since it took such a short time, we'll start peeling off some other things. Dang. I wish you guys had smell-o-vision, grease and gas. So that's what we got here. There's one gas tightened up, other gas tightened up. Everything looks good here. I want to remove this. Not that I have to, but we might as well get it off, cleaned up, and ready for trying to make everything look pretty. I'm going to bring everything out of it. We're going to wash it all. If it needs paint, and we'll throw a quick coat of paint on it. So when we dump the motor back in, this engine bay should be pretty clean and looking like new. That's the projective, and have the motor running. Okay, next is let's pull the old battery out. What I need to do also is well, that kind of sucks. I had to swap over my cameras. I swear I had it plugged in overnight, my camera, and there's no way I used up the whole battery in this short little span. So luckily I have two cameras, and we'll continue on getting the battery out. Very cool. Very, very cool. That feels good. The battery's out, the carbs are out, and it looks good. Like the battery tray's there. I do have this little rust spot that I'm not too worried about. It'll clean up very easily. We got to pull the back bumper off one of these days. But yeah, I'm smiling because like the distributor is the right one. It's a vacuum advanced. It has looks like a fairly brand new coil. And basically the cleanups looks pretty easy in here. We'll scrape all the paint off in here. We'll be pressure washing all this. Probably get these new hoses. Those are for like the defrost system. There's a fan in here that when you hit the defrost on the front dash, that turns that on and it forces air. So it helps it to go forward to the defrosting the front of your cars. But yeah, right distributor, brand new coil. The oil is fresh in it, but we have to drop it anyways. I'm going to just tear some stuff apart. This stuff is kind of boring for you guys. But I'll get out what I can, and then I'll come and show you what I did. Okay? So I'll see you in a couple of minutes. What you doing over there? Huh? What you doing? Is that right? Are you enjoying the sunshine? It's so nice out, eh? You know why he's barking at me? Because he's stuck. He got himself tangled. I'll be right there to untangle you, okay? Okay. As I promised, we're going to come back in here to have a look at what I did. OMG. I got all the tools put away. And some parts. I accomplished a ton. It's been over 2 hours since the last clip that I took. But I dove in head first, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with what got happened. So I'm going to show you right now. Okay, we got this thing cleaned up amazingly. The distributor's out, the coil's gone, both the carbs are gone, and we stripped out everything. The battery. This thing's ready to drop. There's 4 bolts to take off, but there is a couple things I need to take care of. Down here's a hose, not too worried about. And over there is a I don't know what it is. It has something to do with vacuum off the exhaust, I believe. But I don't know what's on the other side of the firewall of the tin. So we jacked the car up and getting ready to drop the motor, but I'm also getting ready to pull the back tires off so we can have a look at the brakes. Yeah. Pull this baby off. I can find out how to get the hose off on this side, the green hose. I'm pretty sure this is going to be high enough for us to drop the motor down out of the engine, or out of the engine bay. This side here is lifted. I got to figure out where the metal bar comes out of, but yeah, I actually cleaned up this too. Kind of happy. This was an old Bondo job, and what happened was it just probably collected more moisture. That's going to be an easy clean up and fix. I'm stoked about this. This is all bubbled stuff, so yeah, let's go have a look inside. Oh, where's the keys? Whoops. I love this door. Watch this. Click, unlock. Alright, that's amazing. So yeah, I pulled the top off so I can start fixing that when it gets time. And these are all the parts off the motor. It's almost as if I knew what the heck I was doing, eh? I'm really impressed with what I got done today, because I'm trying to pace myself, and I think we did pretty good. So I got everything all cleaned up. It is getting close to dinner time, so I'm gonna probably talk to you guys tomorrow. I didn't pull anything out for dinner, so I can't entice you and cook a marvelous meal for you on this video, but maybe on the next one. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
If you're liking what you see, please come over and join the Dude and I on YouTube and check out more of my videos where you can subscribe, like, and comment.
Brent the VanLife man.